Maker's Book!
Great Replacement of Common Sense, Wokerati Wrath by Sophie Marie. Eve Riker, available now. If you're reading this, you've already felt it. The quiet rage of being lied to. Maybe it hit you during another toxic masculinity lecture while male suicides climb. Maybe it was seeing a father stripped of his kids and paycheck by a court that called him guilty until proven male. For me, it was the day I realized feminism wasn't about equality, it was about power. And that power was built on a mountain of corpses, aborted babies, broken men, and the future itself. I spent years in academia, dissecting feminist theory like a good little disciple. But the more I studied, the clearer it became. This wasn't liberation, it was a cult. A hate movement draped in rainbows and slogans, preaching empowerment while erasing men, mothers, and morality. When I cited data showing 73% of suffragette attacks burned churches instead of smashing patriarchy, my professors called me reactionary. When I exposed Planned Parenthood's eugenicist roots, activists threatened my job. Feminism doesn't tolerate truth. It thrives on silence. This book is for the silenced. For men who've been called oppressors while working 60-hour weeks to feed families they rarely see. For women tired of being told, careerism trumps motherhood. For anyone who's wondered why feminists scream, believe all women, but ignore the 45% of domestic violence victims who are male. You'll learn how 1 in 30 men are tricked into raising another man's child, why Japan's traditionalism outpaces Sweden's woke decay, and how courts weaponize alimony to turn husbands into tax livestock. Non-target readers, flee now. If you still think toxic masculinity explains male suicide or that abortion is healthcare, you'll hate this book. Go binge Netflix, collect stamps, do anything except waste your time here. These pages aren't for the brainwashed. For the rest of you, arm yourself. The suffragettes weren't heroes. They were arsonists. The wage gap is a hoax. Queer theory grooms toddlers. And every time feminists shout equality, they're tightening the chains. This book isn't theory. It's a war manual. You'll get data, not dogma. Case studies, not catchphrases. And the tools to fight back before the great replacement erases your nation, your rights, and your sons. The choice is simple. Keep swallowing Liesel. Pick up the truth. Your future depends on which you choose. Great Replacement of Common Sense. Wokerati Wrath by Sophie Marie. Eve Riker, buy now. Links below video.